And welcome back to
hearing us blacks are under attack once again. Shocker. Because we're apparently adding too much sriracha to the pho. But if I want to add a little sriracha, add a kick to my pho, at the end of the day, who this pho?
Welcome back. Is there a right or wrong way to make pho? There's a discussion that's causing a stir on social media, with some arguing extra spices like sriracha should not be added to the dish, with some black people being the main culprit, those who are breaking the rules. Pho King provided us tonight's pho to show you. Joining us to talk about it here on The Factor, Mike Trinh, the owner of Mike's Seafood, Tiffany Tang, co-owner of Pho Saigon, and food influencer Cheyenne Pierre. So, Cheyenne, we got two different phos here, traditional and what y'all be doing as black people. So, why do you add all of this stuff to it? You're making it gumbo.
You know what? And I love gumbo. I am a gumbo lover. But when I first started eating pho, I didn't know that I could add all that stuff to it. So I was eating it regular.
But nobody told you to.
Nobody told me to. So, but they have it when you order it. And so I'm like, let me just try it. So I started adding the soy sauce, the sriracha,
Did you just get everything, all the condiments on the table?
Basically, because this what they have right here is what they always have on the table at the restaurants. And it's perfect. It brings out the flavor to me. And when you're sick, it'll clear you right up. Right up.
And so, eating it the traditional way, without the sriracha and all the extra stuff, were you not satisfied, or you said, I want to enhance this?
Well, I like my food seasoned. When I cook, I season my food very well. I grew up with my mom cooking with a lot of seasoning, so I just like seasoned food. So that's the perfect match. Sriracha, hot sauce, anything hot, I like it.
And of course, Mike Trinh with Mike's Seafood, you're offended. How dare you?
I'm not going to gatekeep pho. You know, I'm old school. You know, like to me, good pho is like a good steak, man. If it's that good, you really don't have to dump all these sauce on top that you're ruining the essence of pho, you know. But like I said, I'm not going to gatekeep it. You do what you want to do. You know, want to dump hoisin sauce, chili sauce, whatever. I mean,
But you feel like you should be, you know, when you get it, be a traditionalist. Well, and enjoy what, unless you're getting some bad pho.
I mean, you're talking about like, okay, so these broths are been simmered hours and hours overnight with bones and briskets and stuff to create that specific flavor, you know, which, you know, should be enjoyed the way it is. You can add a little bit of chili or a little bit of hoisin, but you're not dumping all that, like that bowl right there. That doesn't look like pho. It looks like some kind of beef noodle soup. I don't know what atrocity that is. Yeah.
Tony?
I don't know what that is.
That looks like gumbo to me.
Yeah, it looks like swamp water. I don't know.
There we go. Take a look at that. All right, Tiffany, and you're like, hey, if you come to Pho Saigon, enjoy it the way you want it, right?
Well, all pho is customizable. It's to your preference, to your liking.
Mike.
Would like to. Just try the broth before you add everything in. So, I mean, normally, traditionally, I would try the broth and be like, oh, this is great. Maybe I want a little spicy, add a little bit of sriracha. But I always have my condiments on the side. I have, like, there's a shot of it over there, but I have like a little bit of hoisin, a little bit of sriracha, some chili oil. I'll dip my meats or whatever, like a little bit of noodles on the side, and enjoy it like that. I'm not drowning everything. I enjoy the richness, the traditional, the authenticity of the broth. But then also, again, I enjoy the condiments on the side.
Now, is it possible when you make your pho for your customers and you check it out and you see them putting all of that stuff in it, do you ever feel insulted, like, all right, I just spent hours making this. This is delicious. What is wrong?
No, I feel like...
I think you do.
No, I don't judge. I don't judge.
You like, give me them dollars and we good.
You know, but the thing is, I see like a lot of like families come in. I see like their cultural ways. A lot of family eats like very citrusy with a lot of limes. A lot of people like it very spicy. Some people just like it very plain and traditional. But the thing is, like, I could see the like culture differences in every table that comes in, which is great. But the thing is, it doesn't hurt my feelings. I mean, you enjoy your food. You pay your money for the food. Enjoy the food you want.
Okay,
how you
and,
like
and so break it down for us. What do you see when we talk about cultural differences? What are black people doing?
I mean, they like it spicy.
It's so good stuff.
So there's nothing wrong with it. But I
And
mean,
we see the black folks doing the most right there.
Boy.
I'm bringing my Louisiana hot sauce with me. Cheyenne, and you say there's nothing wrong with that. You've paid
No.
for it. It's now your dish, and you get to customize
To
it.
each his own, and you don't have to use a lot. I never use a lot. My bowl never look like that. But to each your own, you know, everybody is different. A little could go a long way.
So, have you ever brought like Louisiana hot sauce there?
Never.
No. You're like, I'm doing
all of a
too
sudden it's
much.
gumbo.
Yeah.
So, like Mike, you have Mike's Seafood, and
Yes,
of course,
yes,
your forte crawfish.
Crawfish. I
And
season them real well, like you know.
If some people come in there bringing their own sauce and their
Man,
own,
they should be flavored good already. If you do that, I mean, I'm like, man.
have you ever kicked
what am I
anybody
doing
out,
wrong?
Mike? Like,
no,
look,
I wouldn't do that. No, it's a paying customer. I would never treat anybody like
have
that.
you given
know
them
what
the side eye?
I'm like, man, what are you doing? But we're good, we're cool. But man, you know, I work hard to come with that season. What are you doing? You know?
And really quick, David, give us what, for those who have never had this, and believe it or not, I've never had this. What is it exactly?
Pho?
Yeah.
It's a beef noodle soup with rice noodles. So we cooked our stock for hours and hours, like half a day. And basically it's like very aromatic, it's very flavorful, very warming, perfect for this cold weather, perfect for hangovers, perfect when you're sick. It's the comfort food that came from Vietnam. And I think it's just a very comforting dish that it's easy to eat, it's very simple and warming.
And Cheyenne, you still need to add your sriracha, huh?
Just a little.
Thank you all for joining us here on The Factor Uncensored.